Hello class, today I'm going to teach you a little bit about myself and some of my personal history. I have spent my whole life living in Arkansas. I grew up in central Arkansas in a place called Morrilton. You can see it's located a couple hours south of where we are right now. And I am the oldest of three children. I have one brother and one sister, both younger. Here's a picture of us at my cousin's wedding several years back. And I attended Morrilton High School, which is the home of the Morrilton Devil Dogs. And here's just a little glimpse of my childhood home. My first job ever was at Pettigene Mountain, which you can see is not too far from my childhood home. It took me about 20 minutes to get there. And I worked at a place called Mather Lodge, which is located inside of Pettigene State Park. And Mather Lodge sits at the trailhead of Cedar Falls. Here's a picture of Cedar Falls. It's one of the most famous waterfalls in Arkansas. And my job was to work at the front desk and check people into the cabins and into the hotel rooms that we had. But sometimes people would go hiking down at Cedar Falls and they wouldn't listen to our advice to take water with them, and so they'd get down there. It's a really steep hike and it's about 2.5 miles long, and people would get down there thinking that wasn't that far, but then coming back up they had a hard time. So sometimes it was my job to go help the rangers help these people walk back up. And here is just a little view. This is what it looked like out my office window. So when I was counting my money drawer at the end of the day, I could watch this beautiful sunset and look out over the mountains. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed working there. It was probably one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. After high school, I went to the University of Arkansas. Here we are at Old Main, which is one of the oldest buildings on the U of A campus. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. Here's one of the bell towers. There's the other bell tower. And then let's see if we can get a picture of the whole lawn here. So this is what the whole building looks like. And on this nice green grass out here, in the fall and in the spring, a lot of students would go there to study during the day when it was really nice, and it was just a nice, fun atmosphere. While I was at the University of Arkansas, I was a member of the Razorback Band, and in the Razorback Band, I met my husband. Let's see, let me show you a little picture of the band. Here are some people doing the hog call. And then there's the band, so that's what I would do. And that is where I met my husband, as I was a member of the Razorback Band. Now we both live together with our kids in Rogers, Arkansas. Here's a picture of our kids. This is Sydney L. And I've got a little boy, Corbin, down here. And here is a picture of our house. And we also live there with our dog, whose name is Grizzly. She's 11 years old, and she is about 5 pounds, and she thinks she's the protector of our whole house. One of our favorite things to do together as a family is to vacation. One of our favorite places to go is Disney World. You can see my kids with their mouse ears. Disney World's located in Orlando, Florida. There's a little picture of us while we were there. So we just flew over to the Magic Kingdom, which is the location of Cinderella's castle. And you can see this here is called the main hub. So this is what it looks like kind of if you're standing at Cinderella's castle. And then off of the little spoke, there are different little lands that you can go to. Let's see if I can find a little picture of what it looks like when you're at Disney World. So there's Cinderella's castle in the evening. There are little light shows that go on it, and it looks different at different times of day, different times of night. Even from minute to minute it can change. And there's a picture of Prince Charming's carousel, which is located right behind the castle. If you walk through Cinderella's castle, as soon as you come out on the other side, you are at that carousel that we just saw. So that is one of our favorite places to vacation as a family. Click on this one. There's so many fun things to do over here. This is Liberty Square. Kind of looks like a colonial America. And then over here is a roller coaster. Right here. It's called Big Thunder Mountain. And it's always my kids' first roller coaster. Each one, this has been their first roller coaster. You can see it kind of looks like a mountain where maybe they were exploring, looking around. And back here to the castle, back to the hub. Here's what it looks like when you're at Disney's World. You can see there's lots of people. It's always super busy. This was probably taken in the spring, as you can see from the flowers that are there. And let's see, here is what it looks like when you're standing looking at the castle. You can see there's some fireworks going off. And here's Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. And this is a little show going on. And there's Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty, and Snow White and Cinderella. So this is one of our favorite places to go. We've been 7 times, and we'll be making our 8th trip this year. And you can just see it's a lot of fun. So that's one of my favorite things, and I love all things Disney. So I hope you guys have enjoyed getting to learn a little bit more about me, and I look forward to getting to know more about all of you.